I've asked the Lord over and over and over again, Lord, don't let me be cynical in what I see happening around me. Deliver me from that. Cynicism is basically saying, I know better than those around me. I have a closer walk with God than those around me do. And you can start to be cynical about the people of God. About, Pastor, I've heard too many pastors talk with great cynicism about their deacons. Don't you ever do that. Amen. My dad was a deacon. And he forever set in my heart what a deacon ought to be. The most godly man. And whenever I hear a pastor using deacons as the object of his humor, I want to stand up and say, don't do that. A deacon is a servant of God. Yes, sir. Don't ever speak about a servant of God in a cynical way. Now, some of you may be saying, well, you don't know the deacons in my church. And I'd say, no, I don't, but I know the God in your church. And who he has selected, you ought to treat very carefully. Don't let cynicism about the women's ministry or missions. And could I say to the in-house crowd, all across America, the number one deterrent to a significant ministry of prayer in the churches is the pastors. They're the ones who are stopping prayer. And they're very cynical about it. Well, you just get a bunch of folk and they'll pray and get together and then they just get together to criticize the pastor. You need to understand that reveals more about your heart than it does about your church. Ask God to deliver you from any ounce of cynicism in any direction toward another man's ministry, toward a pastor of a mega church, and you have a smaller church. And you know that you could pastor their church a lot better than they could. They just haven't asked you. And I'd say, I can tell you why they haven't. The Lord wouldn't let them because he knows your heart. Your heart couldn't stand it. So don't let cynicism ever be a part. It's a pitfall to ministry, and cynicism can eliminate you from any further use to God.